Some say this is the best breakfast burrito-based LinkedIn live show on the planet. Others say it's okay. Burritonians around the world, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, it's time to come together. It's Thursday. It's 7:45 a.m. This is the Big Live Breakfast Burrito!
I know you said we should go for a quick canoe in the morning, but it's a bit cold.
It is a little bit cold. I think I've been a little bit ambitious with my snorkeling stuff.
Especially when you're just holding it up close to the face, not exactly on the face. I like that.
I can't get it over my glasses.
Can't get it over my glasses. Can't get it over the glasses. It's a bit chilly. It's a bit chilly to be messing about on oceans, rivers, and streams, which is our theme today.
It is most definitely. What you got? Your life stuff on?
My life jacket on because we're sponsored by a marine company that do a lot of safety equipment today and things like that. So I thought I would keep my end up, and I'm just out for a little row down the river. We're very close to the River Don here in Kemnay. It's just a couple of steps away, and yeah.
Oh, we're not that far from the River Test, which is amazing for fishing. If you're into
the River Test. So I'm going to do the first half of this show in a life jacket for the Big Live Breakfast Burrito. Welcome everybody to the Big Live Breakfast Burrito. If you've been with us before, welcome back. If you're new to the show, which I think I'm just going to pick on one of the best names I've ever seen. Check that.
Wow, that's fabulous.
Petra Brown. Wow, fantastic. Petra, I think you might be new. Welcome to the show. If you are new to the show, stick with us. We've got fun and games and all sorts coming. Vanessa's going to give you a rundown of what's happening. So this is it. The only price of admission is that you do what all these lovely people have done and say good morning and tell us where you are and tell us what's for breakfast. This is a breakfast show.
Yeah, all about the food. Have you had your breakfast?
I've just had a double espresso and I'm on to a full cup of Americano. So I don't know what's going on. Will we say hello to some people?
Absolutely, we should.
Zia Saville, first in this morning. Good morning, Zia. It is lovely to see you. Thanks for coming with us today. Michelle, it's always a pleasure to have you with us. Andy Brody is here. Michelle's in Fife. Sleet in Aberdeen. It's grimy. It's absolutely grimy. Colin Skelton, good to have you with us, sir. Absolutely brilliant. Beth Alexander is here, an old school Burritonian, hardcore. Chris Wallace is here. Andy Griffiths is here. Catherine Reid. Look at all these lovely people that are coming in. Hi, Catherine. Catherine, where are you geographically? I've got a feeling Catherine's a ways away from us.
Let us know.
Mate, yeah, let us know where you are. Let us know. Petra, we've already said good morning to you. Martin Hunt is here. Good to have you with us, sir. Absolutely perfect. Joe Morris is here. Chris Partridge is here from Dubai. He's just going to make us all sick. A very cold 21 degrees C in Dubai. In Abu Dhabi.
Get a jumper.
Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. We've got James. Thanks for coming, James. The sponsor's in. We are sponsored by LHR Marine today, and their CEO Mark Cowison is with us. Upper Austria, Catherine is in. I thought she was a ways away.
Nice, very
who else is with us? Scott Petrie's here. Vanessa Ashworth is here. Let me see.
Mikhail's here.
Mikhail's here. Fantastic. Mark from Houston, Texas.
Oh, bless you, Mark. Good morning.
We've got people that contact us and say, I'd love to come to the show, but it's like a bit early in the morning. That people that live in like Aberdeen, it's a bit early in the morning. So it's like Mark's from Houston. Mark's from Houston.
Get up and do what Mark's doing. If he can make it, haul yourself out of bed and come and join us.
Hi, Rory Fraser. Hi, Sean. Let's get on with the show. Let's not mess around. This is the Big Live Breakfast Burrito. Tell us where you are in the world. Tell us what is for breakfast, because it is, after all, a breakfast show. We've got every week we put out a theme. This is the ocean, seas and rivers one, rivers and streams and all of that. And we ask you, you lovely people, the Burritonians, to give us ideas for music. And you never, ever, ever disappoint. Shall I give you a bit of a sample of what they've come up with?
You should. It was an amazing list.
Amazing, amazing. This is it. We're going to start heavy. We're going to start hard. Oh, yes. Come on. Wayne's World thing right now. So we're starting as we mean to continue with the music. We've got this. We're going to go a little bit classy after that. Headbanging.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sand.
The music today is spectacular. We've got prize giveaways. We're going to be giving away, excuse me, we're going to be giving away drinks to the OGV tap room. Yeah, cough mixture. We're going to be giving away tickets to the #1 premier venue for gigs in Aberdeen, the OGV Podium. And today we're very excited because we have a new sponsor. Mark Cowison and the brilliant team at LHR Marine have put up a £150 prize with a difference, which we'll explain later.
And it's amazing.
Yeah,
Very
this
smart, well done.
would be your prize in a way. Kind of stick with us to the end of the show. So we're giving away lots of stuff. What else is on, V?
Oh my word, we are just honestly, we're like a jam-packed, fresh, amazing ingredient of a burrito. So we've got Poetry Corner with the lovely Will Shorten. What's the point? What's annoying you about the world today? Mug shots. So it was a really, really busy week from on our group page.
It was, wasn't it?
Really, yeah, it was really, really busy. Matter of fact, the lovely Simon Wells around to it with Susan Brown, who's looking very, very, very smart.
Sharp. She's on point today.
She looks lovely. I've got a little bottle of wine, but we're not going to do the whole wine, just a little sample of it. We're changing up synonyms this week. This is very, very creative what you've done here. It's musical emojis.
Musical emojis.
And I got most of them. You were staggered.
I was staggered. Even the tricky ones.
I know, just different level. And it's back. We managed to dodge all the legal writs, the lawyers, all the incoming stuff, but we have not the news at 8:30. The brilliant Richard Urich. So we've got an amazing, amazing show. Plenty to be getting on with, I think.
We do. But in time-honoured tradition, it is of our want to start this show with a view into your lives.
Yes.
You know, it's all very well sitting looking at us on the screen here. Seen what somewhere before. Oh yeah, the emojis thing. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it didn't work at the OGV tap room. And I thought, let's make it not work here. The OGV energy quiz. No, it kind of worked. So it'll be good. Be good fun. We like to start this show by getting a view into your worlds. Yeah. We have done a deal with the people here at Restream, and we can turn on unsuspecting viewers' cameras. Brackets, no, we can't. This is all set up and scripted. It's all prepared and all rehearsed. We got complaints. You shouldn't be using this malware to turn on people's cam. Yeah, we're not. So stand by your bunks, get ready. You know the theme tune, and we're going to do Breakfast Cam. Vanessa, tell me when to stop the camera.
Stop now.
Now. It's Vanessa Ashworth. Hello. How are you? It's good to see you. It's absolutely fantastic. The Vanessa Ashworth sitting there. Is it cold where you are?
No.
No, it's not. We're so sorry to interrupt your day. It's wonderful to see you.
And you?
Enjoy your cornflakes. We'll see you soon. Thank you very much. That was Vanessa Ashworth. It was, yeah, lovely.
Oh, you're so much better.
stop now?
Yeah, now.
It's the link, man. It's Scott Petrie.
Vanessa, Eric, what are you doing?
Sorry.
Can you help me wrap my Christmas presents?
Sitting there just in your little Santa gear, wrapping your Christmas presents. Is that a bottle of wine?
It looks like a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Could be. Right, you've got work to do because you need to sort out all the links for all the things that happen during the show. Get back to it. Enjoy your day, Scott.
Bless you, lovely.
Bye-bye.
Bye, lovely.
My dreams with your morning time beans, all right.
Should we do one more?
Yeah.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do it. Let me just get the music started. Here we go. When should I start? Spin the wheel.
Now.
Now. Fabio! Hey, Fabio! How's it going?
How are you?
Burrito mug. He's got the bling on. He's got the bear helmet. I've got a feeling it might work with Jim Reed Vehicle Sales and Service. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think so.
He never made it last week because he was stuck in the snow, but he's got the snow tyres on this week. Fabio, have a top day. We will see you later, sir.
Bye, lovely Fabio.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Wasn't that lovely?
I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with you. Yum, yum, breakfast burrito. Yum, yum, breakfast.
Should we give away our first prize of the day? Just because we're just at the top of the show, just give away stuff.
Let's just go wild and crazy. It's like
Wild and crazy. This is your moment where you can win a drinks voucher. And who doesn't want that at this time of the year? You're out on your Christmas night out. You think, I'll just spin by the OGV tap room because I've got a voucher.
Yeah.
I've got a voucher. Give me drinks. That's what you have to say. Right. It's really easy, really simple. All you do is pre-populate your chat with OGV tap room. Then we need the song and the artist. And we're going to take, which one do you want to take?
I think we should do third. Let's do it.
The third one.
Yeah. I mean, we normally try and work to that principle. Sometimes we go back the seventh by the time you've culled everyone. But let's do the third.
Right. So OGV tap room. Plug that in right now. The third correct answer with the OGV Taproom song and artist in that order wins a lovely drinks voucher. Hi, David Wood. Good to have you. Yeah, and it's going to be your earworm forever. Here we go. Let me just get this sorted out. And bingo. And it's on the theme. Oceans, rivers, streams. Yeah. The river. Close, Mark.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we will.
Do you remember this band? The guy that was in the band, all the ladies were like just swaying to the music, and it was like he had a different personal stereo on with a different song. He's like jiving away, doing the splits and all that. First correct answer's in. Second correct answer's in. I think it's Petra. I think it's Petra. Petra, I think you are the winner. Let me just do a double check here because we're all about consistency here.
Yeah.
If I win, I'll trade my mug. OGV tap room. If I win, I'll trade my mug. So officially, it was Graham. I think it was Petra. We're going to go Petra.
Yeah.
Petra's never won anything. OGV tap room. Boney M. Rivers of Babylon. Fantastic. Well done, Petra. Oh yeah, we're sure, absolutely. We'll get dogs abuse from people who's going to go like Mark Barry Young's going to say it was me. Petra, we're all about giving here, right? We're all about giving. So you win. We'll put you in touch with the good folks, and we'll get you a voucher out to spend in the OGV tap room. Thank you so much for that. Brilliant consistency. Despotic, absolutely. Right, we are going to go to our first feature of the day.
Yeah.
We're going to raise the bar a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going to raise the bar. Let me just get the caption up here. Well done, Petra. Absolutely.
Yeah, well done.
We like to start the day with some class. As you can see, this is a classy show. This is a classy show, right? It's a classy show. Put your hands together, everyone. In fact, let me just get. I nearly put the wrong. It's Will I Am. It's the Bard of Burritonia, William Shorten with Poetry Corner. Hi, Will.
Good morning. How are you, Eric? How are you, Vanessa?
Jolly good, sir. Jolly good. Yourself?
Will, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good. You've been shaking your best moves to Boney M.
Absolutely, yeah. I think I was like the guy who had the different, version on because, as usual, dad dancing, I'm out of sync all of the time. So
Yeah.
Totally.
Nailed it. Well done. Well done.
Absolutely. So if you don't know the show, Will is our resident poet who scours the world, occasionally makes up his own, but finds beautiful poetry in line with it. Have you gone on theme this week?
I've gone on theme, yeah. Quite easy to find lots of poems about waters, rivers, seas, oceans. So, gone for a Scottish poet, Eric, from the late 18th century, Alan Cunningham.
Oh, yeah, famous.
And his poem is A Wet Sheet and a Flowing Sea. A wet sheet and a flowing sea, a wind that follows fast, and fills the white and rustling sail, and bends the gallant mast. And bends the gallant mast, my boys, while like the eagle free, away the good ship flies and leaves old England in the lee. Oh, for a soft and gentle wind, I heard a fair one cry, but give to me the snoring breeze, and white waves heaving high. And white waves heaving high, my lads, the good ship tight and free. The world of waters is our home, and merry men are we. There's tempest in yon horned moon, and lightning in yon cloud. But hark the music, mariners, the wind is piping loud. The wind is piping loud, my boys, the lightning flashes free, while the hollow oak our palace is, our heritage the sea.
We'll just leave it there, shall we? Thanks very much for joining us this morning. It's been a pleasure. We'll just end it there. That was beautiful.
That was very, very lovely. Well done.
Absolutely brilliant. Well, maybe you could stay with us for the next feature, where we get everyone to offload all of their gripes about the world. But before that, let's just bang in a tune. How about this? I know all the dance moves to this, as does Will. We rehearse it online together. Da, da, da. Da, da, da.
You were my sun.
Yeah, Will was great. We loved that.
Yeah.
You didn't know all the ways I loved you. No.
Big Justin Trouser Snake fan, Will?
This whole show's an education for me, and that's why I love, when Andy Slessor puts the
yeah, absolutely.
I learned a lot from his music mix.
Mrs. Doyle saw them in a store. I think it was Tower Records in London, and when they were in NSYNC, and she was going to go over, but her friend said don't. But then they saw that they were chatting away with other people, and it was a missed opportunity to meet with JT. Right, we're going to leave this on. Next feature is what's the point? This is where we anything that's bothering you about the world, we just get it off our chests, and there's no judgment here. It could be one word, it could be a sentence, and there is no judgment here. For example, Vanessa, what is the point of
looking at your smart meter? just don't do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to hide thing. I can't.
What is the point of looking at your smart meter? What is bothering you about the world? What's annoying you? What is grinding your gears about the world? What is the point, people? Put them in the chat and we will put them up. Will, for example, what's the point of
semi-finals and finals?
Semi-finals and finals. Semi-finals and finals. Foregone conclusions and all of that. What is the point of snow gritters? Says Barry. I think that's from personal experience. Stick your what's the points in.
What's the point this week, love?
What is the point of Gary Neville's punditry? What is the point in that? Well, it's just rubbish. They don't defend, they don't attack, they've got nothing in midfield. They can't. They won, Gary. They won. Yeah, but they were rubbish. The way they won was just rubbish. It was just rubbish. Yeah, but they won 7-0, Gary. Yeah, but they were rubbish. Fundamentally, they were rubbish. They did nothing. They did nothing in midfield, nothing in the channels. Oh, Gary.
Unlike your good self in your career 20 years ago, Gary. Yeah.
Subro, what's the point of? What's the point of?
People being rude.
People being rude. That'll do. Absolutely. We'll put you guys back in the green room. See you later on.
That was great.
Yeah, Gary Neville. Gary Neville. What's the point of Petra getting very philosophical here. Living, if not loving.
Oh,
That's lovely.
Very
Scott says, what is the point of double-sided sticky tape?
I quite like double-sided sticky tape. I do.
Mark's with me. Mark's with me, kind of. What's the point of the English football pundits at the World Cup semi-finals? He's with me. What is the point of an empty granola box in the cupboard? Grrr. Absolutely.
That's endless.
What else have we got here? What is the point of snow? Come on, Jim. Come on. What's the point of... And that's mine. That's mine. Is Stacey Dooley? That is the question. What is the point, says Andrew Slesser, of knowing snow is coming and our council's still not available to plan the road gritting? I had a conversation with someone the other day, like the Scottish councils, it's like a surprise every year that we get snow.
Oh, it's December.
December. Hey, Willie, maybe we should have got the gritters filled up, because it's like full of snow. And no, we'll be fine till March, Tam. We'll be fine till March. We're surely not going to get any snow. Scottish councils in snow in winter, shocker.
Yeah, I can honestly. We're so bad in this country. We're so like underprepared. Like when you look at like, Canada and the States and stuff, they just deal with it. Whereas here we're like.
I know, absolutely. In Norway, they've got heated roads. They've got kids walking to school in snowshoes. The first snowfall hit the primary school here roof, and that was it. Water pipes burst, desks exploded, windows all cracked, cars careered off the road. It's like, what on earth is going on? Right, okay. That was actually a feature. What's the point? What's the point? If you're new to the show, that's about as good as it gets. That's about as good as it gets. This is for all you goths out there. Remember this one? Oh, this is a cracker. I love the fact that someone suggested this one.
Hear the cavemen singing. Good news they bring.
Look out your tucker boots and your mascara.
7 seas swimming them so well. Glad to see my face among them, kissing the tortoise shell.
Catherine says, just ask me. We've got a salt mine up the road. I'm sure we can organise the delivery. Yeah, maybe like one of those planes that can just like drop it, do like an air landing. Yeah, fantastic, over the whole country. Thank you very much. What is the point of agreeing 30 days payment terms with customers? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. It's when you fancy it.
Yeah, even though you've delivered your products. We've altered that to 120 days now, Mark. I'm sorry. But we have a contract. Doesn't matter. What a tune, says Andy. I would pay good money to see Andy Brodie and Andy Griffiths dancing to this at a disco, doing all their old dance moves. Right, we're going to get around to it. This is where we get all linguistic. Let's bring her on. This is the world famous. Put your hands together. We're getting loads of applause today. It's incredible. It's Subro. Hello, Subro. How you doing?
Bonjour. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm still laughing at the two Andys dancing at the...
The two awkward boys at the disco that went in with the in crowd, the non-sporty ones. Me, Andy, and Andy doing all our dancing to Echo and the Bunnyman. Love it.
Oh, gosh. Yes, good morning. I'm going to get straight around to it because, you know what, I'm only here to see Richard Urich this morning after last week.
Is that all you've come for?
That's it.
That's all I'm here for today. So I have a word. I have a little word. And this week it's from, I'm back to Otherworldly.
Yeah, I love it.
My magical book.
Monge 2, Susan Monge 2.
Monge 2, sponsored by Penguin today, no Jaffa Cakes.
Fit like a day, says Beth. We're getting all Doric. Love it.
I'm fair chavin. I think that's it. That's how I'm here. Good. Okay. Les retrouvailles. You can see it under my name. It's such a pretty word. Literally, you would say, I mean, you can see that it's French. Literally, you would say it's to refind. It's refindings. And you imagine it's like the happiness of being reunited with someone after a long time apart. It's not something you can translate. If you know a word in English that means that, please by all means stick it in the chat. I'd be surprised. It's just a cracking word, les retrouvailles. You know, it's just a bit romantic in it, and I love these words that you can't really translate. Hopefully, when you do get these retrouvailles, you don't get a little bit of tartle,
A little bit of tartle. We don't want that.
which we all know is that Doric, or is it just old Scots for hesitating when you meet someone because you've forgotten the name and you have to go, hiya, pal.
How you doing? Good to see you.
darling.
How's the family? I don't have a family. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, moving on. That's what I love about Subro. We do a theme and she just ignores it and gives us a word that has no translation.
I'll just do what I want.
Yeah, just do what I want.
You do what you want, lovely lady.
Give us a clue again. What is Le Trouvaille?
Les retrouvailles.
Yeah.
It's a refinding of someone that you've not seen for a long time.
A refinding of someone you've not seen for a long time, and maybe you did that on a boat or a ship.
Hell, cruise
Exactly, on the water. Yes.
On the water.
Yes, exactly. That's right.
someone on your kayak.
I must have gone to travel because I even thought about the Gare du Nord in Paris, which is the busiest railway station in Europe by far. 190 million passengers a year. I'm still not there, am I?
It's not the railway.
Don't try and recover this by throwing in some facts.
Got the
Don't try and
tram.
recover this. Subro, it's awesome. You've got the kimono on. You're looking sharp. You've given us a word that you don't really understand. That's nothing to do with the theme. You got around to it. Thank you so much. Subro, see you later. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. That's what I love, the randomness. Are you ready for this? I want everybody, right? Everybody, this is not going to happen. Sitting at your desk, stand up, and shake your booty to this. I follow rivers. Oh, come on. Lots of giggles coming in for Subro. Fantastic, Subro. Thank you. Brilliant. Got to be the Magician remix. And it kind of follows with the water theme, Leaky Lee.
Oh, yes, it does.
Leaky Lee, Leaky Lee. Should we do some musical emojis for mugs?
We
do
should.
that.
These are really good.
These are really good. So I tried this out at the OGV Energy quiz last week, and I'm going to give you a little clue. So we normally do synonyms, right?
Yep.
I already follow you both. Says, isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? Ian Gove, look at that. Let's get your name up in lights. Look at that. You're famous, Ian. You're famous. Good morning, Anne Rob. Good to see you. So you've joined us, Anne, at a point where we're going to try something new. We normally do synonyms, where I change the words to songs. Earlier this week, Simon Wells can't be with us. I asked Simon to send me 5 songs that he likes, that he really, really likes. And I was quite confused because he sent me just a bunch of emojis. He sent me the songs in emoji form.
No way. That's
Yeah, he did. He did. So, for example, I'm going to put this one up. That one is, you can probably work it out yourself. I'm going to give you this one for free. You can probably get it anyway, right?
Yeah.
This one is, let me just grab my, this one is this. The House of the Rising Sun. You see that, right?
Yeah.
Now, I worked out his code. Now it's over to you. Yes, absolutely. You got it, Martin. The House of the Rising Sun. So we'll give you that one for free, right? But now it's over to you. What is this one? What is that one? Anyone who doesn't have a mug that gets this right, I will pop a mug to you in the post. Is there a song called Aubergine? No, there's not. What is that one? It's super simple. Graham Dallas has got it. Anyone else getting it?
Yeah, go on. These are good. I
Let me have a little look. Let me have a little look. Run to the hills, run to the hills, run to the hills.
Enslaving the young and destroying the old. Run to the hills.
Well done for getting that. Well done for getting that. Clearly too easy, so let's step it up a little bit, shall we? The next one. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes, maybe. Right, what is this one? What is this one?
I failed miserably at trying to get this.
Oh, this is maybe, some are quite literal, some are a bit cryptic. This one's a bit cryptic. So anyone that gets this, I'm dying for someone to get this. Is there anyone that can get this? This is the way my mind works. The guy in the middle, the chap in the middle, might work in a specific profession. So he works with computers. So he works in...
Yeah.
Yeah, he works in IT.
Yeah.
And it's not on.
Yeah.
Check it off! Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. I love it. And that was before I gave the clue because we've got a time delay there. So these people got it. I love you all. Fantastic.
I was like handshaking with person on laptop off. I was like, I don't think there's been a song about that.
What, your favorite track, Greetings Laptop Not On? I love that track. I love that track. It was, of course, Shake It Off. Next one. Easy. Super easy, the next one. Super easy. So I'm taking note of people here who don't have mugs. What is that one? Come on. It's super easy. It's super easy.
Yeah.
Mark's a little bit behind. We're obviously the pipes. By the time it gets to Houston, there's a slight delay. So he's still in the first one. This one here, super easy, right?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting before I play it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's foxed, everyone.
No, I got this. You'll definitely get it. Well done, Graham.
Tiger, easy. As predicted, that is actually what Vanessa... Yeah, that's what Vanessa thought you might write.
We talk the way we stalk, the way we kiss, we slip through.
Well done, everyone. Well done, James. Well done, Petra, Vanessa.
We bite and scratch and scream all night. Let's go and throw all the songs we
Right, the next one might fox you a little bit. And I mean this with maximum respect. It might fox you a little bit, but even Vanessa got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even Vanessa got this one.
Yeah. It's honestly
What is that?
The low face of everything. If I can get it, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. This one's a little bit cryptic.
No.
It's not on the wings of a dove. Is anyone going to get this? Maybe this one's a wee bit too kind of out there.
No, it's not. They're just typing.
John Bloomfield loving live cats there. Oh. Stairway to heaven. To heaven. To heaven. Yep.
Well done.
Obviously far too easy. The last one. Here we go. Vanessa got this in like 0.3 of a second.
Yeah, that's good. I really, really like these, Eric. I think they're excellent.
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they?
They're real fun. Real fun.
One of my favourite songs, Sweetie Baby Polo Mint Pickaxe. One of my favourite songs.
The
One
remix.
of my favourites of all time.
Only the remix that I like.
Only the remix.
Paul Oakenfold remix.
As Beth says, the heart version. Oh, clearly too easy. They're going to be harder next week. They're going to be much harder next week because the guys are getting them. So that was musical emojis. Should we keep the Burritonians? Should we keep these? Should we do another week of these or go back to singing hymns? You decide. This is your show.
You decide.
You decide. So we had some nice music there. Let us know. Should we go back to singing hymns? Do you prefer that? Or do you prefer these musical emojis? Let us know. Right. What time is it, Vanessa?
It's about 20 past 8, Eric.
It's about 20 past 8. I'm receiving information that it's time to go to the not 8:30 news. So stand by your bunks.
In 10 minutes, Danger Mouse continues here on BBB1. But now it's time for Not the News at 8:30 with Sir Robin Day-Job.
We're on, are we? Good morning. On this historic day, as nurses go on strike in the biggest industrial action the NHS has ever seen, we start with politics. And the Health Secretary, Steve Barclay, has announced a new initiative to publicly mark the winter of discontent. It's being called Crap for Carers. I'm sorry, I think that should read Clap for Carers. No, I'm told I was right the first time. Under the initiative, we're being asked to take a dump on our own doorsteps every Thursday evening as a mark of disrespect for striking workers. Well, Rishi Sunak is expected to join in on the steps of number 10 here in Downing Street in what organisers hope will become a regular movement. The water companies, meanwhile, are doing their bit. They've offered to collect the crap and dump it untreated into rivers, lakes and seas in return for billions of pounds of taxpayers' money. A spokesman for the industry, Mr. Huge Profit, said it's something we're expert at, having done it 372,544 times over the last 2.6 million hours in the last year alone. Well, with the whole of Britain seemingly destined to strike, Premier League footballers have become the latest group of workers to down tools over pay. We cross live now to our sports correspondent, Chris Comeover. Chris? No? I'm sorry, it appears that even Chris has decided to hang up his cliches and his sheepskin jacket and join postal workers on the picket line. We continue. Speaking of which, the Royal Mail has announced a revised last day for posting in time for Christmas. For first class, it's the 17th of June. Second class is a little earlier, the 10th of February. A spokesperson said letters and cards posted after these deadlines may still arrive in time for Christmas 2027. Well, now to football, and time to announce the winner of our World Cup Willie Spot the Ball competition. You know the routine. We've removed the bonus image. You put an X where you think it was, and the closest to the actual position wins. And we've seen plenty of entries this week, but the judges have decided this was the closest cross, some 384,400 kilometres from where a whole nation, well, England at least, was praying it should have been. So, roll of drums. Well done to Mr. H. Kane of Tottenham in North London. Your prize, you can see it here, an all-expenses trip to the south of France is yours, courtesy of this week's Spot the Ball sponsor, Monsieur Didier Deschamps of Paris. Well, we return to politics now in this special Downing Street edition of Not the 8:30 News, and it's emerged that the Justice Secretary and, let's not forget, the Deputy Prime Minister, Dominic Raab, is facing more bullying claims. In a statement, the MP and judo black belt said he completely and utterly refuted the allegations and will happily punch any journalists who say anything to the contrary. Here he is answering a question from 8-year-old Newsround reporter John Craven Cottage. And finally, with American scientists announcing, here we are, sorry, missed myself there. American scientists announcing they've made a significant breakthrough in generating electricity from nuclear fusion. The British government's announced that it's commissioned a new fleet of power stations to keep the lights on this winter. Facing unprecedented demand for energy during the current cold snap, ministers say the prototype, due to be unveiled later today at Westminster branch of Pets at Home, just around the corner from here, in fact, has the added benefit of complying with the UK's climate change commitments made at COP27 in Sharm el-Sheikh. Rattle and roll. And that's all we have the energy and the inclination for on this week's Not the 8:30 News. So it's time now for me, Sir Robin Dayjob, and indeed the whole of the UK, especially Shetland, to fade to black and to shiver. Until next time, cheerio.
Thank you very much, Sir Robin. Sir Robin. I mean, I do hear someone contacted us last week and said that they've given up on BBC and Sky and CNN and all of that. This is where you get your news.
That is outstanding. Chris Comeover.
Chris Comeover. Outstanding work there, Richard.
Very
Outstanding.
good.
Sir Robin, I should call him. Sir Robin, thank you for all that cutting edge, to the minute news. Absolutely fantastic. Let me get some music on here. If I was pushed, if I had a gun to my head, I might say this is my favourite band of all time, and this is one of my favourite songs by them. Don't you give me a quizzical look, Vanessa Gartel. Much applause coming in for Richard.
Right,
Outside by the ocean, and drink a potion, baby, to erase you.
I've got a serious man crush on Josh Homme.
I
That
don't
is,
even know who it is, Eric.
I don't even know who it is. That is the mighty Queens of the Stone Age.
Okay.
You might actually change it to Mon Quatza.
It doesn't change anything, so baby, what does it do? Your friends all sympathize, maybe I don't need that too.
Just play amongst yourselves. I'm just going to play one of my favourite songs, and yeah, just yeah. Check it out. Check it out.
Down the lonely world, and the light.
Right, we are going to go to one of our favourites, the lovely Simon Wells, who can't be with us because he's off doing good work for good people right now.
He's just amazing stuff. Listen.
Simon, his video is just loading up. Just 1 second. You can't beat a bit of Quatza. I often think, what band would I love to be in? And I've got many bands that I'd love to be in, but I'd love to be in Queens of the Stone Age.
What do you mean?
Yeah, this is the band that, when they make music, it's the kind of music that I would like to make. Right, anyway, enough of my secret man crush on Josh Homme.
Theme like for future shows. Eric's favourite tunes. Theme.
Yeah.
So one.
There was once I was on to technical support about my computer, and they were like, "Can you?" This was way back in the day, and they were like, "Do you mind giving us your password?" And I was like, "No, it's fine." And I was like, "Oh no, this is quite embarrassing. It's Josh Homme, and then a series of numbers." Seriously, it was, yeah, absolutely. Yep, that's me. A little glimpse into mine. Right, so it's let me get the captions up. Captions. Brrr. I can't find it. It's a matter of fact with Simon Wells. So if you're new to the show, we've got poetry, we've got cutting edge news, we've got words, we've also got facts. So I'm going to hand over. Can we go on mute, please? And I'm going to play Simon's lovely video.
Doing it now. There you go.
Fact of the day.
Good morning, Burritonians. Sorry I can't be with you today. I've decided to go for a slightly chilly walk along my favourite body of water, the River Thames. And whilst I'm here, I thought I'd bring you some interesting facts about it. The River Thames gets its name from the Latin word Thamesis, which in turn comes from the Celtic word Thamesa, which is thought to mean dark. At one point, it was thought that Thamesis came from a combination of Thame and Isis, and for that reason, as the River Thames flows through Oxford, it's still sometimes known as the River Isis. The River Thames is 215 miles long. It starts off as a little babbling brook, bubbling up out of the ground near the Cotswolds at 110 metres above sea level, and it ends up flowing into the North Sea at the Thames estuary east of London, where the river is almost 18 miles wide. There are 45 locks along the length of the River Thames, like this one here in Shepperton, where I live. Locks form a sort of staircase along the course of the river, which even out the flow and allow safer navigation for boats. The last lock on the River Thames, or the first, depending on which direction you're coming from, is Teddington Lock. Everything below that point is tidal, which is why in the London stretch of river you often get people mudlarking along the riverbank, searching for washed-up treasures. In London, the Thames used to be a dumping ground for waste and sewage, causing major health problems for local inhabitants. In 1858, the smell became so bad that Parliament decided to close. This prompted the construction of the London sewage network and the Victoria Embankment that covers part of it. The Thames has been known to freeze over. In the early 1800s, there were several particularly cold winters, and where the river used to flow the slowest due to the 19 stone piers that held up the old London Bridge, the Thames froze so solidly that people held frost fairs on the river itself, with makeshift shops and attractions for the tourists. So there you go. Those are my interesting facts about the River Thames. Right, I'm off to find a nice warm pub. See you next time.
Fact of the day.
He's very good.
I did like that. I thought that was really interesting.
Very
You
interesting.
all
And
taking a look out of what he's wearing, but I actually thought
we had everything from he looks like a Peaky Blinder through to he looks like Harold Steptoe.
That's so naughty.
So naughty, so naughty, absolutely. Let
Very
me get
well
that sorted out here. Let's get some music on before we go to our next feature. Thank you very much, Simon. That was lovely and bang on theme.
Yes.
Taken years ago, turned around backwards so the windshield shows. Every street light reveals a picture in reverse. Still it's so much clearer. I forgot my shirt at the water's edge. The moon is low.
I never really got REM when I was younger. But I'm loving REM these days. I'm going back. It's a beautiful song. You're absolutely right.
And the album that came off, the whole album, I must have played on a loop for about 7 months.
Was this, excuse my ignorance, was this Automatic for the People?
Yes.
It was. Maybe not. Does anyone know? Maybe you could clarify for us.
I'm not sure all these people understand.
So we've got that. But I'd like to start the Burritonians to start a campaign.
Oh God.
Because I think we should get this back where it belongs. This one.
7 tears have flown into the river. 7 tears are running to the
Either Graham Dallas has said yes, Goombay Dance Band, or he meant yes, it's Automatic for the People.
some distant waters. Then you know it's sent with love from me.
Come on, everyone, you know you want to.
Here I stand.
Just lost 100 viewers.
In hand, lonely like a stranger on the shore.
One more chorus. Come on, everyone.
This feeling anymore.
Oh, come on, just get to it.
But they ain't, and that's the reason why. 17
Oh, key change. Key change.
7 tears are running to
Yeah.
That's a no. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Stop. Let's try and recover this structured nonsense, shambolic mess with some tickets.
Some bribery.
Yeah, come back. We are going to give away tickets to see a gig of your choice, and there are some crackers coming up in the new year, the early new year, right all the way through the first 2 quarters. They've got brilliant acts booked. Black Grape. Oh, fantastic. And a few of the Burritonians are already going to that. All you have to do is do as it says on the screen, OGV Podium, type that in now.
Yep, get
And
that
give us
ready.
the song and give us the artist. And
Artist.
this one's a favourite of Mrs. Doyle's. You might just get it from the opening bars.
So,
The third. And we'll go for the genuine third this time. And if you've seen the film We're the Millers, there's a section in We're the Millers where the young lad does the rap in this. It's one of the funniest things in a film. It's fabulous.
Billy Mark.
Barry Young's got it right. Copy his answer. He's the first correct answer. Mark your barge, you're the sponsor. We need the name of the song, Paul. Just copy Barry Young's above and repaste that in. So we're looking for the second correct answer. Trouble. Graham's right. Paul came in with Waterfalls, which makes him, he just corrected it, which makes Paul the correct answer for this week. Paul Wigley has never won on this show, and he's the third correct answer. He just corrected and amended his answer, which makes him the third correct. Well done, Paul.
We'll take that. Well done.
We're going to hook you up with the lovely Emma at OGV Podium to get you sorted out with 2 tickets to a gig of your choice in the new year. Outstanding.
We like that. That's great. Well done.
Well done indeed. But there's only one song we should be playing right now.
It's not
There's
that.
only one song we should be playing. Let me.
Whatever it was, like Goom Band or whatever that.
What would you prefer? The Goombay Dance Band? Seven Tears. I'll play it again. This is the song we're playing right now. This is our resident wine review section of the show with the social sommelier that is Vanessa Gartell. This is Thirsty Thursdays. What do you have for us today?
Thank you. Lovely, Eric. Like yourself, I'm being a bit indulgent this week, just not with rubbish music. I am, for no reason other than I just wanted to, I'm featuring one of my absolute most favourite wines, probably in my top 10 wines ever. And every time I open it, friends and family just rave about it. And it's with very good reason, actually. So it's a beautiful Rioja Reserva. It's actually from one of the most famous wineries in Spain. It has an amazing history. These guys were the first to do what is called like the Bordeaux method. So basically, that is when you age wine in barrels. Prior to that, Rioja had never ever been aged in barrels, and that has now become like how Rioja is like completely made. It's an integral part of how Rioja is made. These guys were also the first ever to bottle Rioja. Just used to be sort of like all in like these barrels and tanks and stuff. It's made from the Tempranillo grape. They come from vines that are at least 50 years old. Reservas, we've spoken about this before, really quickly. Crianza, Reserva, and Gran Reserva, and that is all indication of the aging. So that the older the wine, the more time it's spent in aging in barrels, normally the better, but normally the price point. So Reserva has 2 years in American oak barrels, then it's aged for another year in the bottle. So the vintage that we're doing is 2018, but it has to spend 3 years worth of aging before they can sell it. Rioja I've chosen, it's most famous wine actually in Spain, and it was a favourite of Ernest Hemingway and Salvador Dali.
Wow.
It's a really famous, and it's this. Bear with.
Hemingway and Dali, they weren't too fussy about what they chucked down their gullet. You know, they were, yeah, but if they had a favourite, that's pretty cool.
Right, well, we can still roll with that. Thanks for just destroying that.
7 pints of absinthe, and then we'll get some Reserva. Yeah.
Hey, right, we're doing this. Bear with. So we are doing, you're such a so-and-so. We're doing Marcos de Riscal Rioja Reserva 2018 from Spain. You'll notice it's got like this, it's really sort of like quite signature and quite famous, like this gold mesh on it. And the reason is because the wines were being basically falsified. So they put this on, and then it stops people copying it, because that's what was happening. So yeah, that's what that little mesh is about. Marcus de Riscal, bear with, let me just move that, was voted second best vineyard and winery in the world. In the world's best vineyards awards 2022. So they are like amazing. Yeah, it's a great one, Will, isn't it? Let's take a look. Beautiful, really intense, beautiful dark, like black cherry colours, lovely depth to the wine. On the nose, really, really, really expressive. Oh, I just love it. Really, really expressive aromas. So think lots of summer fruit. There's vanilla as well, which vanilla spice, which comes from the oak. There's licorice as well to it. It smells amazing on the nose. And then on the palate, it's one of my favourites. Here we go.
841, Vanessa smashing red wine.
Behind schedule. It's fresh, it's elegant, there's a lovely richness to it. It is full-bodied, but really, really, really soft tannins. Just so easy to drink this. Bit too easy. Classic Rioja. So Rioja Reserve, as I said, amazing with lamb and poultry. I think it's a belter for Christmas. I think it's a really special one. It's slightly more money than we normally do on Thirsty Thursdays, but in the run-up to Christmas, get this out with your loved ones. It's absolutely beautiful. And that is Marcus de Riscal, Rioja Reserve 2018, and it's £14.
What?
I know, Eric. That's like
a gold cup with it.
It's Christmas. We push the boat out. We do nice special things. As I said, every time I've opened this up, I've had people taking photos of it to try and find it. It is a real belter of Rioja. And that's what we're doing this week.
Well done, you. Thank you so much. Big round of applause there. I think we can do it. Outstanding. And for those that asked for us to play the proper version of Red Wine, we did. On the Diamonds and Pearls issue, we played, I think it's Neil Diamond's version.
Yes.
But we'll play it again, just for fun, one week. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you for Thirsty Thursdays. This is your section of the show. We're going to crack on. You know what to do. And if you don't know what to do, just copy everyone else.
You know thou never learn. I am explosive and volatile. I'm on the turn. It's time to squirm back into the wall. My cage spell is contents on the floor. My grave concerns, I can't ignore the past.
I'm on the biff, sir. I'm on the biff. Any nons today?
Look into the future, make it
the biff on the fence.
I'm never gonna sleep again.
Never gonna sleep again.
Get to do it all wrong.
Get to do it all alone.
Never gonna sleep again.
James, I knew it. Andrew, spot on. We are going to go straight into one of our favourite sessions of the show, which is we've got a lovely group page. If you want to join it, you can join it right here. It's the Burritonians, EANS. It's an open group. Come and join in, add in all your stuff, and we have lots of fun. And this is the gallery from this week. Paul Burgess has got his weird checklist, but we love it. Chris Ross Lewin has been finding all-day breakfast burritos and strangely drawn to them. Susan, this theme reminded her of her time in the Indian Ocean. Cayenne Compton found this brilliant quiz for us that's kind of like the quizzes we do here. Graham Gordon found Yum Yum Breakfast Burrito, the throw game, which is wonderful. Mark Cowlton was looking for the collective noun of stiffies, and I can't repeat what those 22 comments were. The Kilo family got a new foal. Chris Ria's plans are thrown into turmoil as this car fails the MOT. Andrew Slesser visited the Rothley Rooms, King Charles's restaurant in Ballater. Simon Wells has got his burrito Christmas adornment. Cayenne was over in the States visiting his team and went to Bell Street Burritos. I shrunk Sarah's favourite jumper. And it was given to a 5-year-old at the weekend. Mark Cowison is getting robot room deliveries. And you met Andrew Billington.
I did, bless him. I met him and his wife. It was lovely, really nice.
The the Burrito Yum Yums won the OGV quiz. You found an amazing wine Christmas tree. Dan Marshall had a burrito-themed elf naughtiness. And Mark Cowison's out finding burritos in Sofia, Bulgaria, because he's on holiday.
That's just, I love that.
Yeah, the burrito. So an update on that before we go into the main prize of the day, sponsored by Mark Cowison and the lovely team at LHR Marine. We had the OGV quiz. I think we had 15, 16 teams, something like that. One of those teams was the Burrito Yum Yums, who absolutely smashed it and caused me no end of concern because everybody's like, yeah, well, clearly you give them the answers. No, they're just incredible quizzers. Incredible quizzers. We kept the questions on lockdown. They were like in a safe, and they absolutely smashed it. So they won. They won more tickets and more vouchers to spend in the tap room and the podium. They may as well move in. They were absolutely terrific. So well done to them. And thank you for all the people who join our little group. They cheer us up no end with all of the stuff that they put in there.
It's lovely to see what people are up to. It's really nice.
But this is now we're moving into the main prize, and our prize this week is quite special because LHR Marine have decided that you can donate £150 to a charity of your choice, and they will sort it all out. They will donate £150 to a charity of your choice, and the charities need help at this time of the year.
They really do. I think that is absolutely lovely. That is.
We're super chuffed.
Yeah.
With that.
But that's lovely, Eric. And I really just wanted to say thanks to Mark and all the team at LHR Marine. But did you know that experience is everything? So LHR Marine are a dynamic global family-run business, offering an extensive range of products for the marine and oil and gas industries. Their business has been built using an honest approach, and they offer a refreshing business outlook by working with their clients to exceed the levels of service that they should expect from their suppliers.
Yes.
They were founded in the year 2000 by David Murray Sr. with the supply of mooring equipment to the offshore industry in the North Sea. By 2001, LHR Marine was very active in the supply of safety equipment to the North Sea by representing quality manufacturers such as Capital Safety, Billy Pugh Company, and Scott Grip International Limited. That's who our fabulous sponsors are this week.
You know some stuff about companies. You really do. You really do.
Endless, isn't it?
Right.
Really.
All you need to do in capitals, LHR Marine. Get that prompted right now. Yeah. We need the song, the artist, and the film. And of course, it's on theme with the theme of the show. Yeah. And the lovely Mark and the team at LHR will donate £150 to a charity of your choice. Here we go. What will we take?
Now, what do you think? How are we doing for time? About 10 to on.
Go for the second correct answer, right? Second. No,
really,
the third, the fifth, the eighth,
fourth. Let's do the fourth.
Every night in my dreams,
song, the artist, the film in that order. We're going to be really finicky.
That is how I know you go on. Across the distance and spaces between us.
Graham Dallas is in, absolutely bob on. Copy his answer. That'll do. Second one, Beth Alexander.
Near, far,
David was third, and Joe Morris was fourth. The lovely Joe Morris, she's a hardcore Burritonian. Absolutely fantastic. We're chuffed to bits. We're going to hook you up with Mark and the team at LHR, and you can decide where can you give us an idea? Do you have a charity of choice that you're thinking about right now? That would be good to know, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's really nice.
And they're going to donate £150 to a charity of your choice. What one are you thinking about right now? You don't have to stick with that when you hook up with them. Thank you for everyone who entered. And do you know what? They're doing the same next week.
Are they?
They're doing the same next week. Yeah, well done, Joe.
Lovely way to support charities. Really nice.
Scott's just, in case you've never watched the film, it sinks in the end. Spoiler. Yeah,
Can
you
I just tell you something about this? Years and years ago, I spoke to my sister and she said, I found something really curious. I was like, what's that? She said, Titanic 2. And I said, but I thought the first was pretty conclusive. And I said, Titanic 2? What is that all about?
Well, look, there might be an indication here. We're not going to hold her to this because it's up to her what she does with the money. That's great. I do work for an animal rescue, Angel's Small Paws. Yes.
Oh, Joe.
Got to look after the animals at this time of the year. Absolutely fantastic. And yeah, Mr. Cowison may be putting on a wee extra slot for us next week. So tune in. It's not to be missed.
No.
Thank you so much to our sponsors. Thanks to OGV Taproom, OGV Podium, and the wonderful LHR Marine, Mark and his team. Thanks to Will, Simon, Susan, Richard, Vanessa. This has been our Oceans, Rivers and Streams special. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked the music. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
We're coming up to our end of year show next week.
Yeah.
So we're just going to make it a regular show, a bit Christmassy, but we might have a special coming in from Mr. Cowison and his team.
Yes.
Have a lovely Thursday. Have a
Happy
lovely weekend. Try and keep warm without bankrupting yourself. And have a lovely time. Thank you very much. We shall see you next week. Ta-ta.
Well done.
There's nothing I fear.
Look, Mom, on top of the world.
Jack.
Well, there's loads of room in that door. Get off. Get off. Poof.
Big first, mate.
Well, you can help me up. Yeah, it's quite warm up here, and I'm fine. Just you stay in there. You too, Andrew. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, James. Let's go out with a bit of this. What is it about Andy Williams' voice? It gets me every time. Honestly, I fill up when I hear his. It just hits a note in my brain.
Someday, old dream maker,
Let's get everyone all on for the awkward wave.
breaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way.
Should we bring Drifters? Should we bring on Robin Day, who's currently texting away for the?
Yes.
Oh, Robin Day dog.
He's got 3 bars on in that house. That's 3 bars, isn't it?
Either that or he's taken a nuclear fusion.
It's the hamsters.
That's going to cost you about 500 quid an hour, those 3 bars. I can feel the
All
warmth.
hamster controlled.
Used sparingly throughout the day. This may well be our last show once we get all the legal disputes and paperwork in from Sir Robin Day's section. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.